Hey everybody, Steve Palladino, Music City Fire Company. Just wanted to do another quick app walkthrough. In our previous video, we showed how to add a system to the app, but now I want to quickly go over these menu items that we have here at the bottom of the screen of the app. So when you're on the home screen, and if you have multiple systems, right? When you're on this home screen, these items at the bottom will control all of the systems at once, right? Now, if you go to each individual item, so if you went to this Resonate, for example, the menu items on the bottom of the screen now will only control that Resonate, right? But when you're on this home screen, if you have multiple items, the bottom menu will control all of them at once. So from here, you can quickly change all the LED colors or adjust all the volumes from all the different systems, right? All the different modes. Or you can go in each individual system and say, I want the Resonate to be red LEDs by clicking that and going in there, right? Or you can go to the trunk and say, I want the trunk to have, blue LEDs or volume to be whatever it is you want it to be. So we made it so where you can quickly go in and adjust for individually or do it for all of them at once. Now, if you only have one system, you can just stay on this home screen because you only have one item anyway. You don't need to individually pick. You're always going to be picking that right one from the master. So going from there, let's go ahead and jump into it. So on the bottom right, we'll start down here with the volume settings. From here, you can quickly adjust the volume controls, the treble, bass, and the audio sources of all the systems. Again, from the master screen, it'll do it across all of them at once. So what's nice about this is by now a lot of users kind of learn that you need to keep your phone volume turned all the way up. So that way your Bluetooth signal and the source signal going through that is full power. Just kind of like in your car, if you have it turned down too low, doesn't matter how loud you turn your radio up. It's the same type of situation on this. But within the app, this allows you to control the volume just on the controller itself, right? So you can have it super reactive, you can have everything going, turn the volume all the way up, turn the volume all the way down, but now you have full functionality from your device. The next item you'll see here is for flame. It's all the flame settings. So the first two sections here, the 1, 2, and 3, and the minimum flame height, this affects when you're in a static flame. So a fire only mode or a fire and music mode. So this changes the flame height settings 1, 2, and 3, just like what's on the controller. But you can also just go to flame height 1 and you can just slide this and you'll see your level 1 flame height go up and down. So again, like in the system control settings, you can go in and change what your minimum flame height is for level 1. On the app, we just put it right here as a slider. So now if you wanted to, you can just leave it level setting 1 and use this, slide it up and down, and you'll see the flame real time go up and down in different increments. And then if you really want to kick it up, you can go in 2 and 3, and those will scale up from there. Next is reactive flame intensity. So this is how dynamic, when in the reactive mode, how dynamic your flame setting is. You can leave it moderate, or of course you can scroll up and watch it. And again, this is all real time. So as it's beating and dancing in front of you real time, you can slide the slider and lock in the settings to what you like. You can make it more aggressive, where the flame's essentially going out and then real punchy and poppy, or you can make it where it's a lot less. And then of course adjust it to the different types of music and such. Reactive flame resting height is what happens when the song pauses. So again, just like on the controller, you can adjust this in the settings, but now we've included it on the app. So when the song pauses or a song ends in dynamic or in reactive mode, where does that flame go once the music stops? Right? So as you know, it returns to a static flame height. This allows you to adjust what that flame height is. Next, we're going to go to the middle icon, the Music City Fire icon, and that's for modes. And so you're going to notice here, as I go through these, obviously I'm not in front of a system at the moment, but it says please manually ignite on the controller. So you have to manually ignite at this point, and we'll come out with some updates here in the near future to where you can ignite from the system, from the app. But for now, you have to manually ignite the system. Now, once it's lit, you can go ahead and bounce between the different modes. So you can have it as fire only, go to fire and music, or go to sound reactive, and you'll see it switching. And then if you wanted to turn the gas off, you just hit music only mode, and it'll turn off the gas and just remain the music. Timer. So we added a timer into the app, so you can go ahead and add, let's just say 5 minutes. Then we'll hit start, and then you see it goes on. Pretty simple. Next is LEDs. So within the LED menu, users can, using the wheel, you can just tap the different colors, or you can use the arrow keys, the up and down arrow keys. You can adjust the brightness. You can adjust the pattern, solid, blinking, spectrum, or breathing. Turn the lights on or off down at the bottom of the screen. And you can have it normal or reactive. In the top, you'll see that I'm using an iPhone. So on the top there, you'll see the iTunes logo. So we actually made it to where it quickly will open up iTunes for you. And then you notice at the top of the screen, it says Music City Fire. So again, you can just hit that and it'll bounce right back to our app. But at least this way you can quickly access the iTunes without having to go search around for it on your phone. On the right, next to the home title, right here, this is the power button. So this is to turn the systems off. So if you wanted to, the systems will automatically turn off every 12 hours anyway. However, if you wanted to go ahead and turn them off earlier, you can go ahead and just hit that power button, and after a few moments, the systems will turn off. In the top left, you're going to see a little hamburger menu. That's going to open up our secondary menu here, where we have a troubleshooting, right? And we can update this live, so you can see the different items that are on there. Feedback. So if you have feedback, you have suggestions, questions, problems, fill it out here. We receive that, and then we can put that into the troubleshooting menu. We have how-to. So videos, how to use the systems, how to navigate, how to pair systems, and then of course we have the manual built right into the app as well. Contact. Quickly have our contact information. Then we also have all of our social, right? So you can go into Facebook. We can go into YouTube, for example, right? Click videos and see all our different videos, whether it's training videos or user videos or whatever, right? We'll have everything in here. We'll have Instagram, so you'll be able to see our different posts on Instagram, etc., etc. So pretty cool. We try to make it to where you don't really have to leave and go to the internet to go find something. We wanted it to be very accessible right here, and pretty user-friendly. Any suggestions at all, please let us know. Any comments, send us an email at info@mcfireco.com. Thank you.